Hey everybody, I am griffinlobster, and this is one of my absolute favorite games of the entire console generation. Yes, indeed. You already know what it is, especially you, TheSilverKetchup. It is Uncharted 2, Among Thieves. Yes, indeed. A brief moment of appreciation for Nate's theme, and then we'll get started. Oh yeah, that's a good thing. Alrighty, let's just get things going here with a new game. I don't want to keep that. None of this really matters because I'm not going to continue playing unless I get like super into the game. And like all of a sudden I'll have to like play through the game on my own. Which could very well happen because like I said, this is one of my very favorite games of this entire console generation. So, awesome choice. Awesome choice for a couple of reasons. Number one, that, because it's an excellent game. Number two, because one of the sort of counterintuitive things about Let's Tries is, you know, it's supposed to be like you're showing the game. But, you can't do that because a lot of times the very first part of the game is boring or not representative of the experience. But this game is an awesome opening, which you will see right now, so I'm going to shut up. Just let you enjoy the cinematic glory.
What's going on? That's my blood. That's my blood. It's a lot of my blood.
What an opening to a game, man. What a freaking opening. Rockin' a Hard Place, Chapter 1. Here we go. I mean, there's some games that, you know, have a little tutorial section. This is the tutorial section. It's just, I mean, first time playing through this game, you'll be pooing yourself. You may even be pooing yourself right now. Which, by the way, if you are, go to the bathroom. I'm ruining this highly stressful opening with my potty humor. I think this is one of the strongest openings, maybe in the entirety of games. It has so much to offer. It's nice and representative of the experience. It's not technically hard. It's all pretty much like grab the yellow stuff. And I feel like my commentary is at a disadvantage here. Because I don't get to react like I'm going crazy to stuff like this. Because I know it's going to happen. Because this is like the 5th or 6th time playing this game. I've played it a lot. It's definitely my favorite of the series. Get up there, dude. For multiple reasons. I think it has some of the best production values out of any game ever, still. Get up there, dude. And yeah, just this opening is so good. Climbing on up. Climby, climby. I think this is like this right here. Not to spoil the illusion for people who play the game later. This part right here, I think, is the only part of the opening you can die from just stalling. Like if you take too long to jump over here, you'll actually fall down there. I think the rest of it's just triggers and cues, and none of it's actually deadly. Sorry if I'm ruining the illusion for you by saying all that. But what a memorable game, I mean. this doesn't get you to want to play the game, I don't know what will. So, which is again why it's a good choice for a Let's Try. And then he died. Oh wait, no, he didn't. Gotcha. You thought he died, didn't you? No, you didn't. It's another boring day of death-defying for Nathan Drake.
Buy me a drink, sailor.
Harry Flynn? Hey! What the hell are you doing here?
I'm looking for you, mate.
Uh-oh. Should I be flattered or worried?
Maybe a bit of both. Come here. I've got a job for us.
Really?
The client is willing to part with a huge sum of cash if we acquire a certain object for him.
All right, I'm listening.
Now, you're not gonna like this.
Oh, no. No, you're out of your mind.
Yeah, you just hear me out for a
No,
second.
Flynn, we both know two people who were killed trying to lift something out of this
And
place.
one who made it out.
Yeah, barely.
I can't do this without you, Drake. You're the only one who's cracked it, and you know better than anyone it's a two-person job.
No. 3, actually.
Right. And speak of the devil, here she comes now.
What?
Chloe Fraser.
Nate. Drake. Nathan. Drake.
Hello, Harry.
Chloe here's one of the best drivers in the business. She'll take good care of us.
I bet.
Right, look. I've got it all figured out. We go in through the sewer.
Loving it so far.
That puts us in the courtyard. From there, we scale up the wall, run across the rooftops, and just drop down into the exhibit hall. Bob's your uncle. And what is worth all this trouble, I hear you ask?
I didn't, but go ahead. But that's it. An oil lamp.
Yeah.
It's worthless. I don't get it.
Neither do we. That's why we tracked you down.
Well, it sounds like you're working for a nutcase. Some collector who's got too much time and money on his hands. And by the way, this is not worth any of it.
But there's more. How's your 13th century Latin, mate?
Where'd you get this?
Borrowed it from the files of the nutcase.
In Trebizond, we were set upon by thieves. Father, Maffeo, and I were robbed of our greatest treasures. This was written by Marco Polo.
Yes, that much we were able to work out.
Unfortunately, the rest of it's nonsense.
Hey, hold on. So that it should not fall into the wrong hands, I concealed my great sorrow in the unlikeliest place. The light of the great Khan shelters the fate of the 13.
See what I mean? It's just gibberish.
He's talking about the lost fleet.
Yeah.
I know, someone want to fill me in?
Marco Polo leaves China with 600 passengers and 14 ships loaded down with treasure from Kublai Khan. And he lands in Persia a year and a half later with only 1 ship left and only 18 passengers. Now, he recorded every detail of his journey, but he never told what happened to all those ships and the passengers.
So somewhere out there are 13 ships loaded with the Emperor's treasure waiting to be found.
Yeah, and that is what your client is after. Hey, look at this lamp. It's covered in Mongolian script. It must have been a gift from Kublai Khan.
The light of the great Khan shelters the fate of the 13.
Marco Polo hid something inside this lamp. Something that pinpoints the site of the lost fleet.
So, we're dicking this guy over, right?
Damn straight.
Absolutely. You in then?
What the hell? I mean, what could possibly go wrong?
Well, Nate, this could possibly go wrong. You could barely escape your death from a falling train only to be stuck in a frozen wasteland. Probably succumb to hypothermia. Which, by the way, in the middle of a frozen wasteland, not the best place to have a flashback, dude. Let's get up and get over here and... Yeah, this is going to be a 100% treasures run for this Let's Try. First treasure, baby. Also not the best time to be collecting treasure, you know. You're like stumbling through just death on all sides right now. I want you to also take a few moments to appreciate the snow physics. I think it's very realistic. I like to think of the trilogy as 3 very good representations of nature. I think the first game did water basically the best I'd seen in a game. This game did snow, basically the best I'd seen in a game. And the third one did sand, the best I'd seen in a game. In terms of, like, realistically how it reacts when you walk through it. It's all very cool. But I mean, Drake doesn't have time to appreciate any of it because, you know, he's bleeding all over the place. Picking up treasures. Alright. Let's see how much of this game I remember. Let's see if I remember where all the treasures are in this first level. I think there are 5 of them. Grab some more ammo here. The first time I saw oh crap, I forgot I gotta shoot this stupid lockout. The first time I saw how Nathan reacts when you're near fire, like he puts up his hand. Like I was like, wow, that's just the attention to detail. You know, how many extra weeks of work was that to make this? I mean, maybe not weeks, but it probably took a lot of time just for that little touch. Getting all those treasures, baby. Got my priorities. Pop out. Oh, wow. I guess I didn't even have to shoot him.
Karma's a bitch.
Yeah, so the first time playing, you ostensibly have no idea how you've gotten in this situation. It's just like... just another day in the life of Nathan Drake, because, I mean, this is pretty much the whole game. It's just... death defiance after death defiance, mixed with getting the ever-loving crap beaten out of you. And that's pretty much it. And there's some good voice acting and stuff along the way. Come on, you pansy. Get up there. Jump over here. Is there one down here? Yeah, there's one down here. In there? Or am I in, like, out of bounds territory? Thought I saw treasure around here. Where's that treasure? This is stupid. Everybody watching this is like, this is stupid. I want the treasure, dang it. Where's the treasure? Is it over this way? Oh, there it is. There we go. That was an extra couple of minutes very well spent. So glad I did that. That means when you guys go out and play this game immediately after seeing this stellar Let's Try, that you'll know where to get all of the little collectibles. Just trying to help you guys out is all. Get up there. Get up there. Incoming explosion. I'm basically just ruining everything before it happens. Now we're gonna have a fun little roller coaster ride. I'm sure this feels great. Oh yeah. And that knocks Drake out for some reason. I mean, like, I don't know. I could probably do that. Doesn't even look like it hurt. Another cutscene.
Hello. Well, so much for foreplay.
You mind telling me what the hell is going on?
You mean with Flynn?
Yeah, you might have warned me.
And missed the look on your face? Anyway, you haven't exactly made yourself easy to find.
Talk about making yourself easy.
Oh, you're not jealous. Let's not forget who walked out on whom. After all, you don't get to be jealous.
Wait a minute, Chloe.
If it makes you feel any better, my relationship with Flynn is strictly professional.
Really?
Mostly professional.
Oh.
When I figured out he was actually onto something, I thought you'd want to be in on the action.
So what's the plan?
Just like we said, we pull the heist, we find the ships, and we make off with the treasure.
With Flynn?
Mm-hmm.
And then?
And then we split the take 3 ways, and you and I just disappear. Together, this time.
I see.
Until then, he can't know about us.
He's gonna be pissed.
He's gonna be fine. Trust me.
Allow my lips to persuade you to do so. Yeah. Sorry, did I ruin that moment? I probably ruined that moment. That's probably why I wouldn't LP this game. I just ruin all the moments. I'd probably talk over all the dialogue. There's a lot of ambient dialogue in this game if I ever LP'd it. Like, he'll like talk to himself or talk to whatever character he's with. Come on, dude, get up. You barely even got scraped up a little bit. You ninny. My goodness. That's the one down so far in this game. You have to put up with Drake being such a wuss all the time. Gotta give a shout out to Naughty Dog for the use of the color yellow in this game. I know that sounds like a weird compliment, and it is a weird compliment, but it shows where to jump to without ever making it like glaringly, insultingly in your face obvious. Oh, by the way, I'm going this way to get a treasure. Yeah! Give me those trophies. Look at that thing. Alright. I think that's just fine. Another reason this game is quite a bit... this game is definitely my favorite of the 3. And they just keep piling on, don't they, Drake? The reason this game is my favorite of the 3 is because I think whereas the first game had trouble balancing the shooting and the platforming, this game, like especially near the end, I'm gonna blow this up for fun. Yeah. This game balanced it out much better, I thought. Like, especially at the end of the first game, it was mostly just shooting. A lot of run-and-gun stuff, too. You know, don't want to spoil or anything. But, this game definitely balanced it out a lot better. Oh, look, it's that spinny thing from that interminably long cutscene. Not cutscene, loading screen. Although, you can't complain about the loading screens in this game. The first one is really long, like when you put the disc in, it's long. You start the game, it's long. But I mean, other than that, there's really not much loading at all. Maybe a couple, like short ones if you die. Otherwise, just barely load screens, which is a feat in and of itself. Anyway, more cutscenes.
You sure you're up for this? Feel a lot better if I had a gun. We won't need them. A little insurance, that's all.
Flynn, they're just museum guards. And we have their patrols all mapped out. Relax.
Relax. Relax. Have you ever been in a Turkish prison, mate? If we get caught, they will lock us up and throw away the sodding key. You do realise that, don't you?
Better than you do.
Well, you may fancy that kind of thing, but I don't. Can't afford to make any mistakes.
Yeah, and we won't.
We're here.
This way. So what do we do if they switch the patrols?
Figure it out as we go.
We cannot fumble our way through this.
I don't fumble, I improvise.
Oh, is that what you call it?
Yeah, I'm adaptable.
Adaptable?
You cocky bastard. There. What did I tell you? That passage there is going to take us right under the museum.
You called it all right.
You need to have a little more faith in me, chum.
Okay, this one here is me.
All right, remember, that tower is our only way into the exhibit. But we can't even get close with those floodlights on.
We've gone over this.
Just make sure you cut the power by the time we reach the second courtyard.
The lights will be out. I'll have the van waiting at the rendezvous point. Just make sure you get your asses out of there in time.
Fair enough.
All right, enough chat. Let's do this.
Chloe. See you on the other side.
Looking forward to it.
Alright,
You sure you know where you're going?
chapter 2. I've thought about doing an LP of this game before. Especially now.
I love the way the water makes your jeans all squidgy.
Especially now that I have an HD capture device. That definitely would make me more likely to do an LP of this game, but I don't know, I think a Let's Try is good for now. Oops.
It's like the good old days, isn't it? Yeah. When were those again?
Just give you a little taste of the game. I think a lot of people don't love this game because, you know, it tries... A lot of people would say steals a lot of elements from other games. Like the shooting is very Gears of War, the platforming is very Tomb Raider, and obviously the story is very Indiana Jones.
Oh, wait. This can't be
But-
right. We must have made a wrong
I think
turn
it's great.
somewhere. Hey, now what do you bet that will take us right into the boiler room? And from there, we're in. Yeah, in like Flynn, right? What? In like Flynn. I don't get it. Just give me a boost.
Alright, get up there.
Here it comes. Thanks.
But yeah, definitely one of my favorite games of the generation. One of my favorite games of all time, to be honest with you. I just absolutely love
Almost
this game.
there. You ready?
Love this series.
No glory.
And I really think you ought to check it out. So, what's up through this manhole cover? Play it yourself to find out. That's right, I think I'm going to end the Let's Try here. I think that's a pretty good look at Uncharted 2. Any longer, and you guys would probably like fall asleep, stop watching, get tired of my commentary. And I'd probably just try to find treasures the rest of the time. So anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed it especially. TheSilverKetchup, great choice. Thanks for choosing a game I like. And, alright, so yeah, stick around. More Griffin Lobster stuff on Monday. Going back to the regular upload schedule. It's going to be good. Let's just watch Drake stand on this ladder for another couple minutes, awkwardly. Alright, thanks for watching, everybody. Bye-bye.